lovelies, it's Miss Lady Lace here on my Glamour channel, and today I have for you a new glamorous hair tutorial where I'm demonstrating this opulent look that I'm wearing right now, which is a variation on the infinity roll tutorial. In 2018 I recorded my first infinity roll tutorial, though I did re-record this in 2020 so it was of a higher quality, but today I am going to be showing you this look where it is essentially two large sections of hair coming together to create this look. For today's tutorial, you're going to need lots of bobby pins. I am using both the long and short bobby pins that I often use in many of my tutorials. You'll need a paddle brush, a bristle brush, a dividing comb, and hairspray. So let's get started with today's tutorial. Before today's tutorial, I've simply set my hair in my usual fashion. This is with a wet set at the back, and I've sectioned the front out and put that into pin curls. For the sectioning, I've taken a side part and gone back a couple inches. I've then drawn down to my ear to create the large side and down to the ear on this side to create the smaller victory roll. Depending how thick or thin your hair is, you may need more or less hair in this section. Starting with step one, we always work from back to front. So we're going to style out the curls at the back and then do the styling at the front. Before I take out my curls, I'm just going to take out these pin curls and just pin them to the front so they're out of the way. Taking our dividing comb, we're going to use this to do a little bit of teasing. So I'm going to section out the hair on the diagonal, and I'm going to tease the back, the front, and the back of this front section. As we're teasing, we're ensuring that we're using the C method of teasing, which I have a video on, and we're also holding the tension up on a high angle. With some volume in that hair now, we're going to take our bristle brush and smooth that out. We're not using our paddle brush as that would brush out the teasing completely. Ooh, apologies if the audio is a little bit funny for some of that. I just realized my microphone wasn't plugged in. So we're going to take a little bit of hairspray now, and we're going to continue to brush that with the bristle brush, smoothing out any flyaways. So we're now going to do our victory method, taking our two fingers, rolling the hair around that section, and then removing the fingers very gently, continuing to roll down to where we want that roll to sit. We're then going to pin that into place, and this victory roll doesn't need to be too perfect because the infinity roll covers it quite a bit, but we just want to make sure we pin it nice and securely. So I'm taking my pin, pressing against the scalp, finishing with a little bit of hairspray and just brushing that down so it's sitting nice and securely. We'll then unpin our larger section, giving that another brush through. We're then going to start in a similar manner. We're going to divide the back section of the hair and put some teasing into that. Smoothing down with our bristle brush. Applying a bit of hairspray and continuing to smooth. Once we're happy with that, we're going to create our infinity roll. So what we're going to do is take those two fingers again, and I'm just going to create a fold in the hair. And I'm just going to play around with that just to get the positioning right of this section. Now the tricky part is we need to create the little loop on this side. So we're going to take our two fingers again and wrap the hair around that section. And then this is going to sit on top of that victory roll to create our beautiful large infinity roll. Once we're happy with that, we need to pin that into place, and we want to be strategic with our pin placement. So I'm going on the edge of the hair and pinning it, trying to get that against the scalp. I'm going to take a pin through the middle, probably just a few to make that feel like it's sitting secure along the back. If there are any flyaways not quite sitting the way you'd like them, you can go in there with your dividing comb with the fine edge and just get them to sit in where they should be sitting. But then I'm going to just finish with a whole lot of hairspray. And I'm going to use the palm of my hand to very gently caress that, catching any loose hairs, making sure that's all nice and secure. And that's our fabulous look complete. I'd love to know in the comments below what you think of today's fabulous look. Is this something you would try out yourself? If you do, be sure to tag me in social media posts so I can see and reshare this. Be sure to give this video a like if you'd like to see more vintage hairstyling tutorials. If you'd like early access to my videos, exclusive content, as well as to help support me here on YouTube, I now have my Glamour community on Patreon. I'd like to thank all my patrons, but especially my VIP Glamour patrons, which I will list here. The support you give me truly helps me in creating more here for YouTube. If you'd like to follow my daily pinup adventures and see more vintage hair inspiration, I do post super regularly to Instagram. I'll pop a little link here as well as at the end of the video. And to never miss out on my vintage fun, be sure to hit that subscribe button below and I will be seeing you all real soon.